Well, good afternoon. You guys, I've been talking about this. This is Robin. She is, what is your job here at Lane School?
Oh, I'm a principal in a formal way, but I'm really here to learn from the kids. That's what I do. I help run the school collaboratively.
And I have been talking about this for like all week, ever since my visit last week, because I was so impressed with the kids and what's going on here. So who are these children? Like, they're local, these are Lane County kids.
Right. So these students are referred from all their different resident districts. So we serve Mapleton, McKenzie, we serve Siuslaw, well, not Siuslaw, but 4J, Bethel, Springfield, all the districts in Lane County. And they come from those schools because they are struggling to participate in classrooms with their peers, because they need to work on skills to develop so they can attend and participate and learn about themselves.
So I'm not a big label guy, but a lot of them have some behavior problems.
Yes, they do.
Many on the spectrum, the
autism spectrum.
Autism
yes.
spectrum.
Yes.
And they weren't doing well in their regular schools.
Correct.
And your program gives them the behavior skills to turn these lives around so they can go back to their school.
Correct. Correct. They learn about themselves and who they are as individual learners so they can develop skills to be successful and go back to their schools.
You guys, you just can't even believe. And you guys have had, let's just be, because this is called Get Real, Rick Dancer. They've had a rough day here today. So behaviors, things happen. You know how you have a bad day at home with your kids? Well, they've had a really bad day here. And the students are still in here ready to go.
Yes.
And have a good time with it. You love your job, don't you?
Absolutely love it.
I love your job.
We love that you love it, and we love that you're here. And actually what students are doing right now is they're doing what's called a brain break.
You guys are doing a brain break.
We are.
Let's go see. Let's go see what it is. Okay, so we're gonna go find out what a brain break is.
They know they are working on developing their prefrontal cortex,
Okay,
so they can, like a muscle, like any muscle we develop, work on developing that PFC, so they can be more focused when they're asked to learn and when they're asked to interact with one another.
Okay.
And try new things.
All right. So they're all ready for us. So kind of explain to me. So explain what's going on.
Well, right now it looks like Lyndon, the teacher, is reviewing with students why it's good to take a brain break.
To relax your head. That's a great answer. Thank you. Does anyone else like to?
What is a brain break?
What is a brain break?
Hold on, you guys. So hold on. I'm a little out of order here, but it's okay. You're the teacher.
Yes.
Great job.
Thank you.
So what is a brain break?
What is a brain break? A brain break is about a 1-minute rest period where we close the door to reduce noise distractions, and then we turn the lights off, and we sit silently and calmly, sometimes in our desks or on the floor with the dog in the classroom or on like a stuffed animal, and we calm our body for 1 minute. And our students were just sharing with us why we take a brain break.
So how about this, young? So can you, what is the key, the key to getting these kids back to the regular schools?
Helping them learn how to use tools that are specific to the challenges they're having. For example, if a student tends to have a lot of energy in their body, taking a break from the class to go do something outside to get that energy out. If they're having a hard time with just other things in their life that are distracting them, maybe they need to go chat with someone to get it off their mind. So helping them come up with tools that work for them. Sometimes they don't know right away what tools will help them, and so we help them try different tools.
That's awesome. Okay, let's go talk. You want to talk to me? Okay. So, what's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew. How old are you, Andrew?
12.
How old?
12.
Now, what is a brain break?
It's more to calm me down and relax your mind.
So how does that work for you?
It gets me calm. And
Is it easy to not be calm?
Sometimes.
So is it harder to do a brain break?
Kind of.
Kind of. So what do you like about this school?
I got to meet new friends and known some stuff.
What school do you go to out when you're not here? What's the school in your neighborhood?
I don't really know. I think it's I don't really know.
That's
don't-
because he's probably going to be in middle school when he came here.
Oh, so you're probably going into middle school.
Yeah, he's one of the local districts here in the county.
That's awesome. Okay, so hold on. Okay. So, Wendy, we're going to go talk to Wendy. So, let me get you in here, okay? I'm going to set it down on this table because it's way easier on my old arm because it hurts. So, how long have you been at Lane School?
This is actually my first year here.
And what are you learning? How is this helping? What was going on at your other school?
Personally, way too much bullying at my other school.
So people were not understanding who you were?
Yeah. They did have a learning center. It's just that most of the kids who bullied me were in there.
Huh. So how is it different here?
There's absolutely no bullies.
They don't allow bullies.
Right.
So you learn skills that you can talk with people about that.
Yeah.
Was it hard before?
Yeah, it was really hard.
So people were not nice.
Yeah.
So what do you want people to know about you? What are you good at?
I'm pretty good at acting.
At acting?
Yeah.
Oh. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Zookeeper
A zookeeper
or a pet groomer.
or a pet groomer?
Yeah.
So those are some pretty good goals, huh?
Yeah.
You kind of like looking at yourself on there, don't you?
Yeah. Kinda do.
You know, it's called a selfie, honey, and it's just okay. People make fun of me for it, and I don't care. So you know what? So, I'm so tempted to I just want to go there. I think you're so funny. You're awesome. So Max, would you talk to me? This is Max. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
This is Max D. Well, there you go. See, there you are. You're kind of a handsome dude, don't you think?
No.
No. So what was school like for you at the other school?
I didn't get enough attention. When I had a problem, the teacher wouldn't pay attention. They would just ignore and help other people.
Did you feel alone
Yes.
and misunderstood?
A bit, yeah.
You're smart. I can tell by talking to you. You don't think so? I kind of think that you are. I have a feeling because you're very articulate. How old are you?
11?
You know what articulate means, don't you?
No.
You don't? That means you speak well. That means that you present yourself really well. Did you know that?
No.
Well, you do. Trust me. That's one thing I know. I don't know a lot of things, but that's one thing I do know. So what do you want to do when you grow up?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because you're how old?
11?
Yeah, I didn't. Max, I'm 58. I'm still figuring it out. I think it's okay. I am really glad you're here and that people are paying attention to you.
Okay.
Okay? What is there anything else you want to tell people about you? This is your moment, dude. Look up there. Look at them. They're all liking you. If I say, what do you guys think of Max? You watch. And all these little things are going to go flying. See? See those hearts? Look at that. See that?
No.
No. Do you see that, Max?
No.
You don't see that?
No.
You didn't see the hearts? Do you see that little
I'm
thumb?
barely awake right now.
Max, look. Right there. See all those hearts and thumbs?
Yes.
Those are people loving you. They're liking you, who you are. Because you're honest and you're real. And people really like that. Did you know that?
No.
Well, it's true. Look how much you've learned about yourself. People like you, and you're articulate. What more can I tell you? Oh, I like this kid. Okay, so let me go real fast. We're here because this is Ty, and you guys know Ty Albert from the 6th Street Bar and Grill and from the Whiskey Bar, he's the general manager over there. And instead of always being at a whiskey bar or the 6th Street Bar and Grill, when Ty told me the reason he moved here from Montana is because his son needed some extra services that weren't available in Montana, I went, where does he go to school? And he said, Lane School. And I said, how can I not know what this place is? How could I have never heard of this? What has this done for your boy?
It's just been night and day for him. I mean, he's just been, it's just been remarkable. Just the work that they do here, the success that he's had. I just can't speak enough about what they've done. Not to say bad things about Montana, but the services after a certain age are pretty limited there. And so, you know, it was time to make the move. It was time to do what I had to do.
Well, because you actually love Montana.
I do.
And this was a choice that a dad makes for, and a mom make for their boy.
Yeah, I'm still wearing my boots. I'm still wearing my boots. I'm Montana through and through, but this is my new home. And this Oregon has been very, very good to me.
So, not to do overplug, but the whiskey bar is open now, right?
It is. And tonight, you know, I'm not going to overplug. This is the only plug I'm going to give you. Tonight we're going to be introducing the new brown sugar bourbon burger.
Whoa! So, look at all the kids in here going,
yeah.
You guys just, yeah.
It's not on the menu. It's not on the menu yet. Tonight's the night. Come down. That's it. That's the only plug you get. That's it.
That's the plug you get.
That's the plug you get.
Okay, so I'm gonna go see if Xander's feeling okay. So this is Albert's son. Hey Xander, you ready for me, man?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you guys, you got to be patient with Xander because look at that. Oh my God, look how good looking you are.
I'm very good looking.
And you're super humble and modest. You guys, oh my word. So Xander, how old are you?
For almost 13.
Almost 13?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What? Oh my gosh, happy birthday. So tomorrow you're 13?
Oh yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Xander. I hope I'm embarrassing you. Happy birthday to you. So, what was life like in Montana? Am I embarrassing you? I'm sorry. I really like you. I think you're a good guy. So what was it like in Montana versus here?
Better? No, Montana's better. I'm sorry.
You like it here?
I like it here, yeah.
What have they done for you at this school that's made life more better?
Well, I started out late in school. I was like, learning, you know. I was learning, so basically I like the school now. I like my school.
So are you calmer?
Yeah.
Do you feel more accepted?
Yes.
Does it feel like home?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because when you were at your other school, did it feel like, didn't feel good?
No.
And you were to be honest with you, I get the same way, but you got kind of like angry and
Yeah.
upset, and what have you learned to be able to control that?
Stay calm.
Huh?
Stay calm.
Stay calm?
Yeah.
So do you tell yourself that in your head? Do you have to repeat that to yourself?
Yeah.
I do too. It kind of continues for a long
Oh
time.
yes, it does.
So, pretty cool. People are kind of liking you on here, Xander.
Really?
Yeah, watch. If I say, wait, now just watch. Right, so just keep looking. Now watch. See, look. Oh my gosh, look. See the hearts?
Welcome to Oregon, Xander.
Huh?
This is not my name. It's an X.
Oh, is it Xander? Tracy, you're gonna have to fix that. He's an Xander. So look at you. So oh my God, they won't stop. Look at them.
I want to bring it. Wow.
They're all just liking you
Yeah.
a bunch.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that you have some tears in your eyes.
She said, "Oops."
She said, "Oops," because she did the Z.
Yeah.
Thank you for talking to me.
Thank
And
you.
Xander has a cold today, so he wasn't feeling the greatest. But you know what, buddy? You did a really super good job.
Yes, I did.
Okay? So thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, hold on. Oh, man. Do you guys see why I said this is going to be a fun day? Come here, dude. Can I sit there next to you? Can we do, like you share?
Okay.
What if we each had a cheek on the chair? How would you feel about that? Are you okay with that? Cheek to cheek? You good with that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Okay, so what's your name?
My name is Zachary.
And you guys remember the other day I was telling you I came in here and Zachary, what's the first thing you said to me?
I said that I love your hair.
So Zachary's my best friend. And then he told me that he really liked the color. So you're like awesome. So how old are you?
I am 12 currently.
Okay, and where did you go to school before?
I used to go to, I think it was Guiley Elementary.
How is this different?
It's different because there's more help here and there's more support, and I really enjoy it here because you can earn prizes and there's rewards for doing good things.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What kind of prize?
Robin's giving out fish tanks. She's giving out bikes. We've gone in a limo ride
What?
to McDonald's.
What?
And that was really fun.
Oh my gosh. How do I enroll? Because I could use the help. I could use the brain thing, you know, when you calm yourself.
brain break?
I could use the brain break. I could use that kind of help. I think I could do really well here. Do I have to know somebody to get in? I'm probably too old, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, thanks.
Probably.
So what do you want to be when you grow up?
I'm not sure, but I want to be great at it.
That is so awesome. So anything else you should tell people? You've got the floor.
I'm a really funny guy. That's what people say, and I have a kind, golden heart.
A kind golden heart?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How many people think that about themselves?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. If there's heaven, this is what it looks like. Now, who are you, my dear? I haven't met you yet.
I'm Harley.
You're who?
Harley.
Harley? Like the motorcycle?
Mm-hmm.
That is so cool. Do your parents have motorcycles?
No.
No, you're just Harley.
Mm-hmm.
So
My Nana does.
Your Nana does?
Mm-hmm.
So you're named after a motorcycle?
Mm-hmm.
That is so odd, and I love that. I love that. So how old are you?
14.
So how did you come here? What was going on with you before?
It's been a while. I went to Malibu and I was having some trouble there.
What kind of trouble? Like, what kind of trouble were you
I
having?
was getting really upset easily.
Does that happen when people don't understand you and don't take the time because you might think differently than other people?
I think so.
Do you think that's what happens?
Mm-hmm.
So your thought process is different and your understanding is different, and people don't have time, they don't take the time to be able to see that. And so here they do that for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so how do you feel about yourself now?
I feel a lot better.
You're a very beautiful young woman.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, people are going, hi, Harley. Of course, that's Paris Renee. So she has an interesting name, too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Rick Dancer's not exactly normal, do you think? Okay, where's Mom? Okay, come here, Mom. You guys, we also have a former student whose name was Ocean, which, okay, and you are?
I am Kendra.
Kendra, and so Ocean, so I can guess where you got that name, but what kind of explain that for me?
I just wanted something that was unique, and it was very fitting for his personality.
Are you telling me he roared, or he had crabs on his bottom?
No, sometimes you just don't turn your back on the ocean. And when he was younger, he had some emotion regulation.
So where's that come from? What do you know now?
What we know now is that he was multi-diagnosed, so on the spectrum, ADHD and a generalized anxiety disorder. And public school wasn't meeting his needs. His homeschool was Cresswell, and he came to the Lane School in the 4th grade. As a parent and advocating to get services and IEPs, it was really super difficult, and it made me not believe in a public education system. But coming to the Lane School was a different experience for me as a parent, and to watch my son be successful.
What was different here? What was it that
he was able to take breaks. He was able to learn skills to regulate himself, and really most of all, he could feel successful. And as he felt successful, it was amazing to see the doors open up for him.
So Ocean today he graduated here.
He graduated here, and then he, at the end of 8th grade, kind of started to transition back to his homeschool, and then he went full-time at the high school level. And actually, this tears me up. He worked so hard. He graduated this last June on a regular diploma.
I think you guys, this is a time to throw some hearts in there. That's a really that's a really cool thing. So someone who wasn't expected to go through the regular system, made a detour, got back in, and did what he was supposed to do. Now what's he doing?
He is actually working with Voc Rehab right now, and he wants to become an underwater welder. So we're supporting him in doing that.
So, as a mom, you know what we're going to do? We're going to sit down real fast because my arm's killing me.
Okay.
So, as a mom, when the world doesn't understand your child, what is that like?
It's frustrating. It feels like as you're advocating, you're beating your head up against the wall continuously, because for me and my family, no was not an option.
And people are supposed to fit in.
Yeah.
And actually, I don't believe that. I believe exactly the opposite, that if I start to fit in, I'm having a problem. But the world thinks that all these children should be doing a certain thing.
Well, and I think that we teach, often teachers, the Lane School is the exception, to teach in one way.
Right.
And the Lane School does a great job of saying, like, kids need breaks, and we need to kind of understand where their stuff is coming from so that they can learn those coping skills and the socialization part of life so that they can be long-term successful adults.
Does it tell you that we're not all supposed to be the same?
Yes, it does.
And does it tell you, if you take the time to really look people in the eye and listen to them and acknowledge their importance, and you know what I love about people on the spectrum? It causes me to have to think differently. And I'm sure as a parent you understand this, but you also grow because you realize how one way we think and how really, you know what I sometimes wonder though?
What?
As you watch culture, you know, right now with computers and all that, the culture is very clustered, very very focused on different aspects, whereas what we learn in our culture, what we do is we all flow through. We're supposed to know everything. What if the paradigm switches?
I think that it is.
I do too. And the folks on the spectrum are the ones who have to show us how to get real focus onto certain areas rather than be all these multitasking things. Wouldn't that be ironic?
It's coming. It's coming.
I really do believe that.
You know, I think that at one point we were told, like, our son wasn't going to be creative and he wasn't going to have a sense of humor, and all of those things are totally not true. And these kids have more heart and they work harder to obtain things, and it's just absolutely amazing. Every single one of them are my heroes.
Right. And I think for me, this sad part comes in. I will be really honest. I came here last week because I understand the spectrum, and I want to make sure everybody was comfortable. So we were coming back. I didn't want to just jump in and be, oh, Mr. TV guy, here I am to do a story. You know, I don't give a crap about that. So I want to make sure they knew it. But I came in and the kids were so nice to me, and it was so pleasant. I got in my car and I just sat there and I cried for a little bit. And it wasn't sadness. I don't feel sorry for people. It was like I was like overjoyed, going, oh my God, that's how the world's supposed to work.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll tell you, if you guys want to broaden your horizons just a little bit, find some people who are different than you and really listen, because there's a sense of humor in there, there's a heart, there's kindness, but what you have to do is look at it from a different perspective, from their perspective, and I think that's really healthy, don't you?
I absolutely do.
I think parents of kids like this, I give it to you, because it's tough, and I know with Albert, you know, and Tyler and the Albert family, this is tough stuff. It's not easy. But there's this little thing that you get that nobody else has, that you see the world differently, don't you?
Yep, I absolutely do.
Thank you so much, and tell Ocean good luck. And somebody's sneaking around over here.
I will, thank you.
Okay, yeah, tell him that that I'm pushing for him, and I really like that. So, you guys, look, he's crawling around here. We'll just stay there. All right, so do you guys want to just wave? Because we'll just say kind of hello. And do you want to say anything, my man? Who are you?
I'm Jeffrey.
You're Jeffrey? And who's that?
That's Sean.
That's Sean. Is Sean one of your teachers?
Yep. Sort of.
You could say she's an assistant.
She's an assistant teacher. No offense, but she looks a little lazy. Does she what do you learn from Sean? Cuteness? I think you guys already got that down. But I saw the other day when Sean was in here, you were kind of learning how sometimes she doesn't exactly follow orders either. So
well, the main thing that she should work on is trying to stay in her area, which is her bed.
Okay. So that's kind of fun to be. I bet you learn from that too, don't you? Is it kind of nice to know you're not the only one who has a hard time staying in your area?
I don't know.
If you look toward her mouth, you could see a little smile.
Yep.
Kinda.
Yep. You do, don't you? All right.
Forget.
So Ty, Robin, come here. Thanks for letting us come and see why your world has changed. And Robin, thank you for all that you and your staff, all of you in here that you're all doing. Thank you for what you do. Because these are our kids.
They are.
Right.
This is our community. And
It's not only our kids, our future.
Absolutely.
and it's a good future, you know, and it's a future filled with unknowns, which is what life is supposed to be about. And if you want to broaden your life, broaden who you hang out with. I've said this to you a million times, you guys out there. If you're hanging out with people that look like you and act like you and are just like you, you're a really boring person.
That's why I hang out with you. I'm the good-looking one here, so we're good there.
So Ty and I are standing here, and I walked in, and one of the students who's not here right now, but he goes over, he goes, "Hey, I really like your hair." And I thanked him, and I leaned over to Ty, and I said, "I'm pretty sure he was talking about me." So you guys, again, it's Lane School. I don't know what people can do to support you. If people are loving that, they don't know about.
Yeah, if you're interested in supporting our school and special activities our students do, we do have a Lane ASD Foundation that you can donate to just for special activities, that sort of thing, and that's operated through Lane Education Service District. You're welcome to connect with us on our website. You go to Lane ASD and then in the visitor section, scroll down and go to Lane School. We would love to hear from you. We thank you for all of your support and positive affirmations of our students. They are very, very special, and the sky's the limit. They can do whatever they dream to do. You just have to believe in them. So thank you.
All right, and remember that new burger at the 6th Street Grill?
Brown sugar bourbon burger, baby.
And you got to go in and say, you know, I saw Ty talking about that brown sugar burger baby. Burger baby. I want you guys to say that 10 times in a row or whatever it was. There.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, yeah. Now I know you're going to do it, aren't you? All right, you guys, tomorrow we're at the Arc of Lane County, which we will have more amazing, awesome people for you. And then Friday we're at Lane Shelter Care, what is now called Shelter Care. So Shelter Care is a new sponsor. We're going to be out there finding out who they are, and I'll just give you a little tip. They have all kinds of really cool stuff coming up this month. Why I love them is because they believe that before you can help someone, you have to put a roof over their head. How are you going to help somebody change their life or their behaviors or attitudes if they don't have a roof over their head? So we'll be there on Friday. So you guys, the thing you can do for Ty, me, the kids, Robin, the school, Ocean, take this, share it on your page so other people can see it. If you know people in the community who need to hear this, share it on their page. Don't be bashful. This is how the word gets out about other stuff. You are the news channel, and this is what you're going to do. Spread that around for us. All right, we'll see you tomorrow at ARC. Bye, guys.